Remember that actor who was everywhere then suddenly gone? What really happened to them? We're diving deep into the mysterious disappearances of Hollywood stars, uncovering the shocking truths behind their vanishing acts and where they are now. These are the untold journeys of actors who left the spotlight abruptly and what their lives look like today. 1. Rick Moranis, the comedy legend who walked away from fame. In the late 80s and early 90s, Rick Moranis was the king of family comedy. Ghostbusters, Spaceballs, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Moranis had it all: fame, critical praise, and an unmistakable charm. Then one day, he vanished. The truth is far more human than mysterious. After losing his wife to cancer in 1991, Moranis quietly stepped away from acting to raise his children full-time. He turned down scripts, declined interviews, and avoided the Hollywood limelight altogether. For years, fans searched for him online, wondering if he might return. Where is he now? Moranis lives a quiet, private life in Canada. He occasionally lends his voice to animated projects, but remains largely retired. His disappearance wasn't a career collapse. It was a man choosing family over fame.
So what do you want me to do? You want me to say something about mint?
No, that would have been smart. But no, it's $30, it's unlimited. It'll do just fine.
Sounds good. I really got to get a phone.
2. Cameron Diaz, Hollywood's golden girl who chose peace. At her peak, Cameron Diaz was one of the highest-paid actresses in the world. From The Mask to Charlie's Angels to There's Something About Mary, she dominated both comedy and drama. But after 2014's Annie, Diaz simply stopped acting. No exits, no farewell interviews, nothing. The truth came later. Diaz walked away because the Hollywood pace was destroying her health and peace of mind. She described feeling overworked, overstimulated, and disconnected from myself. Where is she now? Diaz reinvented her life. She wrote wellness books, launched a successful organic wine business, and became a mother. She has hinted at a return to acting and is now making a soft comeback, but on her own terms, not the industry's. Her disappearance wasn't a fall from grace. It was a reclamation of life.
You don't have time to figure those things out if you are just going, with blinders on.
3. Brendan Fraser, Hollywood's fall was nothing like we thought. For years, Brendan Fraser was the everyman action hero. The Mummy, George of the Jungle, Bedazzled. He was beloved for his physical comedy, sincerity, and emotional depth. Then abruptly, he disappeared. Tabloids claimed he was washed up. Studios stopped calling. But Fraser later revealed the truth. Serious injuries from stunts left him in constant pain, his personal life collapsed, and he faced emotional trauma after an alleged assault from a powerful Hollywood figure. The combination pushed him away from the industry. Where is he now? In one of Hollywood's most heartwarming comebacks, Fraser returned with The Whale, earning massive acclaim, global support, and a long overdue standing ovation from fans who never forgot him. His disappearance wasn't failure, it was survival.
The debacle of 23 when salmonella was the issue. I was the chef, but this year I'm going to make sure the oven's hot.
4. Mara Wilson, the child star who refused to break. Mara Wilson was one of the most recognizable child actors of the 90s. Mrs. Doubtfire, Matilda, Miracle on 34th Street. She was a star before she was 10. Then she vanished completely. Wilson later revealed that Hollywood didn't know what to do with her once she grew into adolescence. She felt typecast, misunderstood, and pressured by fame. She saw what other child actors suffered through and consciously walked away. Where is she now? Wilson built a new life as a successful writer, playwright, and voice actor. She advocates for mental health and openly discusses the pressures of child stardom. She didn't disappear because she failed. She disappeared because she wanted to stay whole.
There are people looking at me, and it was like, yeah, they were. People were talking about my body on film sets and on the internet, and it was very sort of horrifying.
5. Taylor Momsen, from rising actress to rock star rebel. Taylor Momsen rose to fame twice. First as Cindy Lou Who in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, later as Jenny Humphrey in Gossip Girl. Audiences expected she'd transition into blockbuster films and mainstream stardom. Instead, she walked away from Hollywood altogether. Momsen found acting creatively suffocating and longed for a life in music. Her band, The Pretty Reckless, became her new home. Gritty, raw, unapologetic rock and roll. Where is she now? Momsen tours globally, topping rock charts and earning respect as a legitimate artist in a genre dominated by men. She traded scripts for stadiums and never looked back. Her disappearance wasn't a fade, it was a rebirth.
I wasn't prepared for it. Like, I didn't know how to kind of mentally wrap my mind around it.
6. Josh Hartnett, the heartthrob who turned down superstardom. In the early 2000s, Josh Hartnett was everywhere. Black Hawk Down, Pearl Harbor, 30 Days of Night. Studios treated him like the next DiCaprio. Then unexpectedly, he disappeared. The truth? Hartnett was overwhelmed by fame. He turned down roles that would have locked him into blockbuster franchises for years. He felt objectified by Hollywood marketing and wanted to choose roles based on passion, not profit. Where is he now? Hartnett lives quietly in the UK, working occasionally in indie films and prestige TV. His performances in Black Mirror and Oppenheimer proved his talent never faded. He just stepped away from the circus. His disappearance was self-preservation disguised as retreat.
Well, you know, just being in the film with these other actors, and just that Chris decided to choose me to play this role was the winning goal anyway.
7. Bridget Fonda, the star who said I'm done. Bridget Fonda, known for Single White Female, Jackie Brown, and Point of No Return, was once one of Hollywood's most promising actresses. She had beauty, charisma, range, all the ingredients for lifetime stardom. Then, she vanished. Fonda retired from acting after a severe car accident and chose a private life with her family. She rejected multiple offers to return, telling interviewers she had no interest in Hollywood anymore. Where is she now? Fonda lives away from the cameras and enjoys complete privacy. She built a life defined not by fame, but by peace. Her disappearance is one of Hollywood's clearest examples of someone choosing happiness over recognition.
Right. You're talking about stuff that I wasn't in, so I am going to have the most fun when I go to see it.
I didn't...
8. Freddie Prinze Jr., the 90s icon who chose simplicity. Freddie Prinze Jr. dominated late 90s teen cinema. From She's All That to Scooby-Doo, he was everywhere. Then the roles stopped coming, or rather, he stopped chasing them. Prinze grew disillusioned with studio culture, particularly after a bitter experience filming Scooby-Doo 2. He pivoted to writing, cooking, voice acting, and family life. Where is he now? He enjoys a quieter career, appearing occasionally in voice roles and running a food-based podcast. His personal life flourished while the spotlight dimmed. His disappearance wasn't a scandal. It was a choice to slow down.
And that must be why you've been together 20 years.
It's the only reason why.
It's the only reason.
It's the only reason why.
Don't share a bathroom.
Don't share a bathroom is a great
That's my best
tip.
advice.
Laugh.
9. Lauryn Hill, the music icon who stepped away from the world. Though mostly known as a musician, Lauryn Hill also had a powerful acting presence in Sister Act 2 and was rumored to be Hollywood's next great crossover star. Then she disappeared from both industries at once. Hill revealed she felt exploited by both the music industry and Hollywood. She withdrew to protect her mental health, her family, and her sense of identity. Where is she now? She performs occasionally, lives privately, and maintains a strong, loyal fan base. Hill didn't vanish, she escaped. Behind every vanished actor is a human being, one who made a choice, faced a crisis, or fought a battle we never saw. Their stories remind us that fame is temporary, careers are fragile, and Hollywood is far more complicated than the glamorous facade suggests. If you want more powerful stories like this, make sure to like and subscribe.